When you betray a Pisces, you don't just lose a person, you lose the one soul who truly cared, the one who saw the good in you, even when you didn't deserve it. And when that kind of soul walks away, the universe takes notice. They won't scream, they won't expose you, they'll simply vanish quietly. But that silence isn't peace, it's karma in disguise. Because Pisces don't need to destroy you, they simply remove their energy. And that alone is enough to make everything around you feel different. You'll try to move on like nothing happened, but peace won't sit the same anymore. Things that once came easily will start to resist. And no matter who walks into your life next, none of them will ever feel like them. That's the cost of betraying a Pisces. You lose their energy, their love, and the part of your world that only worked because they were in it. That's why when a Pisces walks away, it's never just an ending, it's the beginning of your karma. Because what follows isn't coincidence, it's consequence. Here are 7 reasons why you should never betray a Pisces. Reason number 1, your luck will fade when they're gone. When they were around, everything just worked. Opportunities showed up, things aligned, and somehow you always found your way. You thought it was your strength, your focus, your luck. But it wasn't. It was them. Pisces have a quiet kind of power. They don't try to control you, but somehow they guide everything around you. They were the backbone of your world, the silent strategist behind your peace, the one holding everything together without ever asking for credit. You thought you were leading, but they were the balance behind every step you took. When you betrayed that, the order you never noticed began to collapse. At first, you won't notice it. Life will feel normal, maybe even lighter without them. But slowly, things stop working out, the ideas stop coming, the spark you once had, it fades. You'll try to force it, the motivation, the flow, the confidence. But nothing clicks anymore, because what you never realized was it was them. They were your balance, your luck, your energy. They believed in you so much that you started believing in yourself. They gave you courage when you thought it was your own strength. And when they finally left, the silence that followed wasn't just emotional, it was spiritual. You'll wake up one day wondering why everything feels empty now, and the truth will hit you hard. You didn't just lose them, you lost the version of yourself that only existed because of them. Reason number 2, they forgave you more times than you knew. Before they ever left, they gave you silent chances, more than you'll ever realize. They saw your flaws, your mistakes, and your patterns, but chose to believe in you anyway. Every time you hurt them, they told themselves it wasn't intentional. They convinced themselves you'd change, that maybe they were expecting too much. Pisces don't leave after the first mistake, they stay. They stay because they see potential, because they believe love can fix things. And while you were busy repeating the same behavior, they were quietly lowering their expectations. And every time they gave you another chance, it drained them a little more. Until there was nothing left to give. When they finally walked away, it wasn't sudden. It was the result of every small disappointment you thought didn't matter. Every broken promise, every careless word, every time you made them feel unseen. By the time you realized something was wrong, they had already made peace with letting you go. Not out of anger, but out of exhaustion. Because even the most forgiving heart eventually gets tired of being hurt. And once a Pisces reaches that point, there's no coming back. Reason number 3, they forgive, but they never forget. Pisces don't let things go. They might smile, they might act fine, but deep down they remember everything. Every word, every lie, every moment you made them feel small. It all stays. They don't need to yell or remind you. They just carry it in silence. Because when Pisces get hurt, it doesn't fade with time. It sinks deeper. It turns quiet. You'll think they've forgiven you. You'll think everything's back to normal, but you'll notice it, the change in their eyes, the pause before they speak, the way they don't share as much anymore. That's not peace, that's distance. Once a Pisces loses trust, They build walls so quietly you don't even notice it happening. You'll think things are fine, but they're just being polite. They're no longer emotionally available, no longer vulnerable. Pisces hold grudges in silence, not out of hate, but out of memory. They remember the things you forgot, and they never truly trust you the same way again. Because they may forgive you 100 times, but they'll never let you close enough to hurt them again. Reason number 4, their revenge is karma itself. When you betray a Pisces, they won't chase you, expose you, or try to hurt you. They'll just step back and let karma do the job, because they understand the universe never misses. That's their revenge. No chaos, no drama, just silence and time. You'll wonder why your life feels off, why nothing seems to flow anymore. It's not bad luck, it's the energy you created finally finding its way back to you. And while you're falling apart trying to fix it, they'll be somewhere far away, peaceful, detached, untouched. Because Pisces never need to destroy you. They just wait and let the universe show you what you did. Reason number 5, you'll feel their absence everywhere. Once a Pisces is gone from your life, you slowly start noticing what's missing, how everything feels dull without them. You'll meet new people, start new conversations, even laugh again. But deep down you'll notice it. No one feels like them. You'll look for their warmth in others, the way they listened, the way they understood you without needing an explanation. You'll search for that calm presence, that feeling of being seen without having to speak. But it won't be there. You'll keep hoping to find another version of them, someone with their patience, their depth, their kindness. But every new connection will remind you how rare they were. Because what they gave you wasn't ordinary, it was emotional safety, something most people can't offer. And no matter how many faces you see or hands you hold, none of them will carry the same peace you lost. That's the real punishment, not their absence, but the emptiness that follows when you realize they were one of one. Reason number 6, they'll rise without you. You thought they would crumble without you, but their strength runs deeper than you ever understood. The pain you caused didn't break them, it woke them up. At first they'll disappear, not to hide, but to heal. They'll sit with the pain, let it burn, and slowly turn it into wisdom. While you're wondering if they still think about you, they'll be busy rebuilding the version of themselves they lost trying to love you. You'll see them again one day, glowing differently, speaking with peace, laughing like nothing ever happened. And in that moment, you'll feel it, the shift. They didn't lose you, you lost them, because they outgrew the version of themselves that tolerated your chaos. And when you realize they became everything you thought they couldn't be without you, that's when the regret will burn deepest. Reason number 7, they will never come back. Once a Pisces is gone, they never come back. Not because they hate you, but because they've made peace with your absence. You'll think about reaching out, maybe to apologize, maybe just to see if there's still a chance. But when a Pisces walks away, it's after they've given every last piece of themselves trying to make it work. There's nothing left to return to. They can forgive you, but forgiveness doesn't mean access. The door doesn't open again, the connection doesn't reset. You'll try to remind them of the good times, of the bond you once shared, but you'll see it in their eyes. They've moved on, peacefully, silently, completely. You'll realize too late that they weren't bluffing when they said they were done, because when a Pisces detaches, it's not to hurt you, it's to protect their peace. And no matter how much you change, no matter how much you miss them, they'll never return to the place that broke them. Once a Pisces is gone, they never come back, not out of pride, but because they finally learned their worth. So if you still have a Pisces in your life, protect that connection. Because once they're gone, no apology, no change, no amount of regret can bring them back. They don't leave to teach you a lesson. They leave because you refused to learn it when they were still there. Their love is rare, their presence sacred. They come into your life like calm water, healing, guiding, balancing everything around you. But once that water turns still, nothing grows the same again. That's the truth about a Pisces. They'll never destroy you. They'll let the universe do that for them. And when the universe starts moving, you'll finally understand what their silence really meant. Because betraying a Pisces doesn't just end a chapter, it rewrites your karma. And once they walk away, the universe will make sure you remember what you lost forever.